Hi there and welcome to Andy Robinson RC. Cheers for checking out the channel today and joining us on this episode. Now today we are at Fairhaven. Just ran about going to Lytham Green earlier. We're at Fairhaven again and we're doing our head-to-head battle today, which I said that we'd get around to doing. So we are pitching Associated's brand new 112 MT monster van against you can just see it there already, the Tamiya CW01 chassis, the Piero. So that's what we're going to do. Nothing too serious, it's only a bit of fun, so don't take it too much to heart. I just thought we'd do it as a bit of a fun video for you. So so we're going to do some jumps to see how well they both jump. We're going to do a couple of time laps with each car. I'm also going to do a bit of a drag to see who's the fastest. Now, overall, my money's on the monster van winning because it's basically a much more modern platform. So even though it's probably a bit slower than the Piero, I think this will win it. But we're going to see anyway. Let's see what happens, because you never know, do you? Okay, and actually at the end of the video I will show you the rest of the UK Monsters upgrades that I did to the Piero as well, so I'll show you that. Right, okay, anyway, let's start off with this. We're going to do 2 timed laps. Okay, now usually, I've done this before in past videos and I've usually got it completely wrong. Anyway, let's see. So we'll start with the monster van first. Okay, fingers crossed. Let's go. Okay, so marks, get set, go. I tell you what, it was easier driving at the Jingle Bell Cup on the weekend, wasn't it? Okay, so 2 time laps there, 25.16 seconds. Okay, so we're going to swap cars over. The Piero now. As I said, this should be quicker, but it doesn't handle as well. Anyway, okay, so marks, get set, go. Oh, a lot of wheel spin there. Oh, it's slidey all over the place. Tyres aren't gripping very well at all. And ooh, there's not much in that at all. Hardly anything in it. Okay, so not much in it there. The monster van just edged it. Okay, next one we're going to do, we're going to see how well did he jump. So we'll start with the Piero because I've still got the handset for that one. I'll tell you what I will do before I launch this, because I don't want to snap them off, so we're going to fold the headlights down. Okay, and watch me miss the ramp completely. Let's go. Hey, that was way better than I thought actually. Let's do it again. It actually jumps a lot flatter than I thought. Massively surprised by that. I thought, considering it has only those skinny tyres on compared to the Lunchbox or the Montenero, I thought it would land horribly as well. But it jumps alright. That is pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with that. Now, really, the monster van from Associated should lick this. Let's see. This is Let's see how this goes. There you go. Definitely, probably not quite as getting as much speed up, but it's easier to line. Oh, look at that! That was just my bad skills, that, wasn't it? I did it all right with the Piero. Let's go again. Yeah. It does jump a lot flatter and a lot cleaner if you actually hit the ramp. Let's give it another go. That's 2 successful jumps. We'll do one more because I did 3 with the other. There you go. Yeah, it is easier generally to jump that than the Piero, but that did it really well. I was very surprised by that. Now, the last bit we're going to do in the head-to-head is we're going to do a drag race. So we're going to start it at the top of the green there and straight down to here. Just go terribly wrong because it could end in the ditch. Anyway, let's see. Well, oh no, oh there we go. I nearly ended down the ditch. Okay, right. So marks, get set, go. Oh, it looks slow. And stop. And what did we do then? Well, not too bad. I thought it'd be slower than that. It was 8.12 seconds. And now for the turn of the Piero. Okay, so hopefully the stopwatch is reset. Okay, on your marks, get set and go. Yeah, that feels quicker to me. Oh, no brakes. Yeah, it is quicker, not by a great deal, but 7.54 seconds. So as predicted, the Piero is a quicker machine. I'm now going to rescue this. A bumper on it. So there you go. So we did three little challenges there for the truck off. Now you've got to remember as well, both completely different, periods of time. This chassis dates back to the 80s with the original Mitsubishi Piero, and of course the lunchbox and the pumpkin. Where this is only a few years old in general because it's a crawler chassis that's converted to a monster truck. But both of them are really fun. And they are fun to drive. I really enjoy doing that. That is a bit safer to handle. It's a bit easier to drive, but this is still good fun. Personally, I think that slightly wins on fun factor because it's a bit more, wild when it comes to driving. That is certainly edging it in the better one to jump, but they're just good fun, really. So I'm just wanting to do that. As I said we'd do it. I promised that I'd do it even when I had the previous version of this, the red Chevy truck, and it didn't happen, so I'm glad we've done it now. I know it wasn't quite a lunchbox, but it's pretty much the same thing. Now before I finish this video off here, what I do want to do is I want to show you the last of the upgrades I did on this from UK Monsters that we did now. When I did the last video on this, Skipple or River Wire, we'd fitted on the front double wishbone suspension, which was ace. Now since then, what have we done? Well, I'll pick this up. Now you can see there at the top we've got a really nice big beefy alloy servo mount that really does help it under impact there, so if you crash it, it's less likely to break any of the chassis there. And again, you can see it just under the wishbones, really beefy, and it takes in any flex out when the servo's moving, so that's cool. And then the other two bits we did, we fitted on the rear suspension brace. Now these are usually plastic, they can break, but now that's been replaced by carbon fibre, and then you've got this brace across the back. So again, we've fitted that on. Also, it's adjustable. There are extra holes, and you can adjust the rear position of the rear shocks, which you can't on the standard setup. And the last thing we did, we have the carbon fibre wheelie bar as well. Much bigger wheel on the back, and it's adjustable. The top hole is the standard position, what you'd get in the standard kit, and then you've got 2 extra holes which give you as much height on the wheelie bar, so it doesn't wheelie as high. I've got it in the middle setting there. So that's what I've done, so that's probably all I'm going to do to it now. But yeah, and that's the UK Monsters upgrades I did. The only other thing I didn't do is you can fit an alloy motor mount, but I didn't see the point because I've got the Tamiya one there, the alloy motor plate heatsink there, so I didn't bother with the other one. But anyway, that was good fun. I enjoyed that, so I hope you did too. Let me know what you think in the comments about what we did, and which one's your favourite. And yeah, sorted. That was ace, that. Right, cheers for checking this video out. Now before I do go, I've just remembered, again, couldn't have done this video without Inside Line Models. Massive thanks to them for sorting out the monster van for us. And there is still 5% discount code for you to use to all our viewers online. You can use that on their web store of any products, and the code is AndyRC5. I've done it right for the first time. So it's AndyRC5. That'll get you 5% discount at Inside Line Models. Just go to www.insidelinemodels.com or .co.uk, I can't remember, I have the memory blank, but you'll find it anyway. Anyway, the links will be in the description, I'll make sure they're all there, but you can get 5% off. Again, massive thanks to them, really appreciate the help. Okay, right, I'm going now, because it's getting a bit cold, and I've got to shove all this back in the car, and we've got Nipper out with us as well. So yeah, we need to get somewhere a bit warmer. Right, look after yourselves, take care, and we'll see you all soon. Cheers!